So it's been a little over 5 weeks off the bike due to an ankle injury, and I wanted to get out today and run some old sections to compare to my previous times and previous heart rate data, just as a way to check how well I maintained conditioning while I was off the bike and to test my comfort on the bike after the time off. So these are loops that are close to my house. They all break off of this Jeep road that I'm riding here, so it's easy to get out and do some quick testing, and this was my first real ride back. Anyways, coming up here on the right is a rocky Jeep road climb up to a short but rocky section of single track. Here I am starting up that climb, and it's really quite rocky. It's a bit tricky to go fast on. I had the calm on it for a while, in fact, mostly because there was only about 20 other people that had ever ridden it. But I lost that calm to a buddy a while back. I am still in second place, and at first he only had me by like 10 seconds, but in the time between when he took that calm and when I finally got back out and rode this section, I think he put close to a minute on my time, which is really pretty considerable, considering it's only like a 3-minute section. So I rode it today for the first time in almost 6 months, and I was really struggling. Obviously, I'm not as strong on the bike, as this was my first real ride back, and the ankle is still weak. I'm wearing a brace and it's taped up, and I'm trying to ride consciously of that. But also setup-wise, I was getting more deflection than I should, having a hard time keeping the front on line, as it's probably noticeable in the video. So I was trying to think through what had changed, and I'm running a different bib up front than in the past, and I had lowered the forks in the triple clamps. Those are the only changes I've got in my notes that have been made since the last time I rode this. So here you can see I've started the single track section, and I'm still kind of bouncing around and dealing with some deflection there. I got knocked offline and kind of hung up. Anyway, so I think on Marshall's suggestion, I'm going to put the forks back at the 14mm mark that they were at before, and then I just need to get a little stronger and more aggressive on the bike after having been off, and run this a bunch of times so I can go out and get that calm from Linden. Good grief. I just got my butt handed to me.